miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Washington Commanders. On the visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys not quite as hot to start the year. 0-2 heading into this one. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Geno. Pass right side caught by Thornton. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. Geno going to hand it to Genty. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. First down, Raiders. Once again, it's Genty. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Geno now to throw. That's to Bowers once again. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now Geno. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. To the air again, Smith. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And, Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? As that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
And incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
But they lack in pass defense. They do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. This is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Daniels looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 39-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is someone on the field getting confused, because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
4 yards. That's another Washington first down.
Back to the ground with Robinson. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Daniels. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
The run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Smith. A quick hitter complete. It's Tucker. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The Raiders at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now it's Smith. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Las Vegas.
Back to throw, Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Smith. They'll get this out to Genty. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18.
Genty. A gain of 13 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Throwing again is Smith. Completes this one to Thornton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
2nd and 2. At the 9.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Dances by him. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
An 8-yard
So here's a 3rd and 14.
3rd down.
Now Daniels. And that is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, they'll be disappointed with that effort.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Open man right side, Myers. And he's got this down to the 35.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Raiders.
On 1st down, it's Genty. A solid stiff arm. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Right back to Genty on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me on a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Good for a Washington first.
To throw is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Here's Daniels. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
Brings up third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Daniels from the gun on third down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. So on fourth down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, first and 10. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing now is Gino. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A 28-yard gain. And the Raider first down.
Gino now to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They give it over here to the tight end. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. They juked him. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins.
And this is Josh Palmer. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. The Bills are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And here is Joe Mixon. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's a man who had a real nice season last year, Chuba Hubbard. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Panthers on top in this one at halftime. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard.
To the air goes Daniels. This will be caught at Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
23 yards. That's good.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Daniels looking to throw. Throw to... And oh, it caught up! And the Raiders pick it up. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either.
And a powerful stiff arm, it frees him. He may go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit.
And he is into the end zone. For a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Commanders get a bit closer. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Smith. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. And he'll get inside of Washington's 15 before being taken down.
First down, Las Vegas.
On the give, Genty. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Able to slither by. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Looking to put a drive together.
Viking 18, ready, hut.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Raiders pick. And he's into the end zone. It's a return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. Throwing now is Daniels. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. In the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
19 yards. That's another.
Robinson up the middle. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 167 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st down.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Smith. And he fires one, but incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On the give, Genty. That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to take those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. After the run, Smith going to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Michael Mayer from 19 yards away. And the Raiders are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. On is the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he across the 50.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a
They'll look to throw now on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up second down.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Here's 2nd and 7. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Off the option, here's Robinson. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
First and 10.
Open man is Samuel, complete. Where they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Robinson fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, a chance at a big play in his own end zone. But instead, third down coming up. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Back now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.